opportunity of working with this man several times throughout right here at Fort Myers. He doesn't even know where he's at, but he's here anyway. We're going to welcome to the stage a very funny man. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome, Geo!
Set the tone, Geo.
Thank you very much. Let's give it up for Joker one time. Joker. Glad to be here tonight at the Miscue Lounge. Although I am missing my favorite show on TV. You know the one where they starve the animals to make them fight with each other? America's Top Model? That show kills. I love that. You hear the latest about O.J. Simpson? Broke up with his girlfriend? It's not official, she's still alive, but that's what I heard. You know, I hate annoying people. I went to the hospital the other day to have it out with this reception at the hospital. She's talking about an insurance policy that I got. She says, Mr. Saladino, you have a pre-existing injury. Because you're pre-existing injury, we have a pre-existing injury policy. Can't cover your insurance because you're pre-existing injury. She must have said pre-existing injury like 15 times, so I wrote her out a check. 3 days later, she calls me up. She goes, Mr. Saladino, the check you gave us is not an active checking account. I said, oh, it must be from my pre-existing checking account. I mean, they got you by the dick as soon as you walk in for a checkup these days, right? I mean, as soon as you walk in, they want a urine sample, they want a blood sample, they want a stool sample, they want a sperm sample. I just give them my underwear. I'm a bit of a prankster, right? This prank got me fired from the Kid Carl Hospital. True story. I was in there getting some knee surgery, and on the last day of my visit, the lady goes, okay, Mr. Saladino, this is the last day of your stay. You just have to take this urine sample. So next to my bed was this apple juice that looks just like pee, right? So I poured the apple juice into the urine sample. So she comes in, grabs the cup, she goes, Mr. Saladino, you look a little cloudy today. I said, well, let me run it through again. So I drank the whole thing right through. Unbelievable. Any New Yorkers out here? New York? No? Just rednecks?
Hell yeah.
Long Island. I used to rob houses in Long Island. No shit. Minnesota. I got 4 letters for you guys, and you tell me, I want you guys to finish this out. F, G, C. That's a boy, that's a boy, that's a boy. Love that, love it, love it. Anyway, I'm from New York. Yeah, I'm from Brooklyn. No shit, hey, forget about it, right? You gotta, you know, usually when you talk to somebody, you can always tell they're from New York if they say, forget about it. That was my Uncle Freddie's favorite expression, forget about it. My Uncle Freddie's 89 years old, he's got Alzheimer's. Now he walks around saying, forget about what? Anyway, you really gotta be from New York to say forget about it, because if you're not from New York, it doesn't come out right, right? Like in New York, in Cape Coral, there's this guy that owns the Shell station. His name is Ahmed. He's from India. Do you have any Indians on here tonight? No? Good, fuck them. They got fried chicken over there. It's pretty good, right? So I ate the chicken. I said, man, this chicken's good. Forget about it. He goes, do you like the chicken? He says, I said, Ahmed, forget about it. It's great. I said, from now on, when somebody comes in and says, how's the chicken? You say, forget about it. They'll know what you mean. I said, a little practice. I said, pretend I'm a customer. I said, Ahmed, how's the chicken? He looks at me dead in the eye. He goes, forget about it? Don't say it like that. They'll look at you like that guy from that show. Like, what you talking about, Willis? What's his name? That guy, that little dude, Gary Coleman? Yeah, I was sad when he died. He died from multiple aneurysms. It's kind of like different strokes. Anyway, I'm from Brooklyn, New York. Like I said before, you got to be tough from Brooklyn, you know? You just, even the roaches, the cockroaches are tougher in Brooklyn than they are in Florida. But Florida's got some big-ass cockroaches. But Brooklyn, they got the Florida roaches don't have the attitude like a Brooklyn roach. Like in Florida, you wake up in the middle of the night to get something to eat or go to the bathroom. As soon as they see the light, the Florida roach sees the light, they take off, right? Do that to a Brooklyn roach and see what happens. You piss them off. It's like you're interrupting their dinner. They see the light, they're like, oh, you want to give me a fucking break with that light? You got roast beef sandwiches, apple pie out everywhere. Then they chase you back to sleep and you go like, oh, go back to sleep. Let me finish the story one time before the when the big guy gets up. Big Bubba. Big man. Quick impression of your girlfriend before sex. Whoa! Anyway. How much more time do I got left, Joe? Good enough? 2 minutes? Alright, funny story about my father. My father did all the disciplining. Hit me anywhere. My father gave me a beating in church one time. In church, right during Mass. Right? And I tell you the truth, we didn't go to church every Sunday, but with my father saying Jesus being Italian, we should go to church. Oh, like Jesus wasn't Italian, right? Look what they ate, bread. Look what they drank, wine. I mean, all the apostles were Italian. Look at their names, Petey, Paulie, Johnny. That's the original mafioso right there. I mean, if Jesus was alive today, everything would be totally different with all the technology and the cars and the computers. I can imagine John the Baptist tapping Jesus on the shoulder saying, Jesus, my Lord, we must get some rest. Tomorrow we got a long day to walk the land and spread the word. Jesus would say, why walk? We'll take the caddy. Anyway, one more joke and I'm out of here tonight. One more. You know, let me tell you how Jesus got his name. Really, I was there that night. Anyway, that's how Jesus got his name. Mary and Joseph was going over the names, what the name of the newborn baby. And one of the kingmen was bringing gifts to the newborn baby. And they're going over names. And just when he walked into the manger, because the manger was low, hit his head, he goes, Jesus Christ. And Mary looked at Joseph and said, hey, I like that better than Vinny. Good night, my name is Geo, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much. Geo, where's your name? With the joke around.